Hello all and welcome back to my channel. So I was going through my collection of Xbox One. I'm going to be going through everything. I just decided to put them all into my, make sure I've got them all so I don't buy any duplicates. I thought, well, why don't I do a collection update as I'm doing this? So what I'll run through to begin with, there'll be a couple of cuts because I don't have to pull piles off the shelves. First lot, I'm going to run through like my special editions or bigger box editions, and then I'll move to A and so on and so forth. So let's start with this part. I keep these separate from the rest, so because it's easier for stacking the shelves. So first up, we have Too Dark. So this is a Steel Tin edition. It comes with the soundtrack. It's from memory, it's like a stealth game. It's from the creators of Alone in the Dark, so it's a decent enough game. Then it won't be me doing a collection video without some Lego games, so I have Lego Marvel Super Heroes 2. This came with the Giant Man Hank Pym minifig, which I think I've got up the top on my shelves, and DC Supervillains Deluxe Edition, which came with the Season Pass and a Lex Luger minifig. Lex Luger being a wrestler. We have the Deluxe Edition of Assassin's Creed Origin. So this included a lot of stuff. It had the 2 extra missions. It had a hand-drawn map of Egypt, a game soundtrack, and a lot of special like things that you could get. Excellent game. Loved the new style of Assassin's Creed, the way that they did it with Origins. Then we have the Mafia trilogy. First 2 games are really good. Third one, not so much. I have the 10th anniversary launch edition of Bayonetta and Vanquish. So this is another lovely steel tin. You get the artwork from Bayonetta and the artwork from Vanquish. Really good games. Superb games. Vanquish I played as part of the Xbox month at the start of the 52 game challenge, or the Make Play I'll Play Xbox. And then we have Sleeping Dogs Definitive Edition. Again, this includes an art book and the game. So you've got the art book, some code, and like the game. Sleeping Dogs is a good game. I enjoyed it for what it was. The sequel was out as well. We have the limited edition of Just Cause 3. So this included, I think this just included a map pack, and I don't think it come with anything else special. Well, in fact, yeah, it did. It's got a map of, it's not a map pack, it's a map of Medici, where you are in Just Cause 3. The Just Cause games were pretty fun. I don't rate this as well as the first 2, but it was still fun enough. I have the Life is Strange Before the Storm special edition. So this includes the mixtape modus, art book, original soundtrack, a few bits and pieces included with this. I have it on the PlayStation for most of it, not at all. And we have Alien Isolation, the Lifeboat Evacuation edition. It's just a steel tin as far as I can remember. WWE 2K18, the WrestleMania edition. So again, I don't know what this came with. It came with a load of bump. It included the art. It came with art cards. That's what it came with. It included a poster, and it came with a Seth Rollins card. So I think I picked this up the first time me and Al went to Hinckley. First time we went to Leicester, because I think it was just after the. I think I just liked the look of it. To be fair, I don't know what that is. That's just a Supercard advertisement. Yeah. So that's 2K18, and lastly, I have Asterix and Obelix XXL3 limited edition. So this includes 2 little minifigures, one with Obelix carrying a Menhir, up here, can't do this backwards, and Asterix carrying a wild boar. Pretty fun games, you know, fun sort of hack and slash type things. So that's the first lot. I'm just going to do a quick cut and then come back with the next lot. Okay, so that was the special editions. We are now going to go through from sort of numbers and symbols through to E, I believe, as long as this doesn't fall. It's very precariously balanced, so hope it doesn't fall. So let's start then. We have 1111 Memories Retold, 8 to Glory. I'm never going to play that, I don't think, but I bought it because it was cheap. Aria. I got this on PlayStation 4, but I wanted to get it on Xbox. I got it when we were away, that's why it's still sealed. Absolutely belter of a game. Alan Wake remastered. Then we have Alkaline's Gun, kind of mafia style game. Alekine's Gun, sorry, not Alkaline, Alekine. Alex the Kid in Miracle World. So this comes with like a keyring and a manual, and it's got reversible artwork. I decided to go for the reversible artwork. Keyring back up. Agony. I got it because it was a good looking case, front cover, even artwork. Anthem. I think somebody gave me that, that's why I've got that. Arslan, The Warriors of Legend. Assassin's Creed Unity. Assassin's Creed Rogue. You might spot I've got them slightly out of order. The Ezio Collection, which is probably the best of the original run of Assassin's Creeds. Adventure Time, Pirates of Enchiridion. Fucking idiot, starting to sound like Al. Assassin's Creed Odyssey. And Assassin's Creed Valhalla. So let me just put that Adventure Time back in where it should be. There we go. That should have actually been the first game in the years. I got the special edition, but I bought this whilst I was away with Al. This is Asterix and Obelix XXL 2. I just need to be on the lookout for the Raw Mastered one. Batman, the Telltale series. It's still sealed because I completed it digitally. Return to Arkham. The Arkham Knight. Yeah. Put these the wrong way now. Oh no, no. I should really put this under W, but yeah, Battlegrounds, WWE. The least said about that, the better. Battle Chasers Nightcrawler, still sealed because it was available on Game Pass. Bioshock the Collection. Black Mirror, picked it up dirt cheap. Was thinking it might be like the TV series. Borderlands 3. Broken Sword 5. I've just played the first Broken Sword as part of PlayStation Month. Brothers, Tale of Two Sons, absolutely belting game, fantastic game. Then we get into another big series, so we've got Call of Duty Ghosts, these are probably not in order, can't remember. Advanced Warfare, Black Ops 3, Black Ops 4, Modern Warfare, soap on the front, World War 2, and then I got Vanguard and I really don't like it, so Vanguard as well. Like I say, I think to myself I might split the Series X and the Series titles up from the Xbox One, but then it causes me a headache of shelf space. Carmageddon Max Damage, Cities and Skylines Xbox One edition. It's actually a pretty good game. Cold Vein, still sealed because I got it on PlayStation 4 off Al. Commandos, the double pack with Praetorians, the HD remakes, strategy games, they were pretty good from memory. Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled, Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy, Cyberpunk 2077, Darksiders the War Mastered Edition, Darksiders 2 the Definitive Edition, Darksiders 3, you spot a pattern, can you guess what's going to come next? And the last one of the series, Darksiders Genesis. The last two are completely different to the first two and aren't as good. I have Dark Souls Remastered, Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin edition. So this is actually, I've still got the game sticker on it, that's what it is. I got it second hand in game. Dead Rising 3, Dead Rising 4, The Blob, unsurprisingly, The Blob 2, or unsurprisingly, Deus Ex, Mankind Divided, Devil May Cry HD Collection, the Dishonored and Prey Arcane Collection, so this includes Dishonored 2, all the Dishonored DLC and Prey. It's a really good collection to get hold of actually. And then because I already had these, you've got Dishonored 2 and Dishonored Death of the Outsider. I own Dishonored digitally, so I didn't bother buying it. Disney Pixar's Rush, Disney Infinity, again I've got the box and the game and everything for it. Disney's Kingdom Hearts 3, Doom, and Evolve. So there we've got A to E. I'm going to sort these out, then bring down F to probably M, I think, something like that. But yeah, back in a minute. Right, so we've had A to F. This is going to be the continuation of F through to M. Now, I had to pick these all back up because I dropped them. Some of these are actually still sealed as well, which is I'll explain why. So, first game up is Fade to Silence. So this is still sealed because I've only just picked it up recently. I think I bought it on the game collection. Far Cry Primal. Far Cry I've still not finished. Nearly have now though. Far Cry 4, which has probably the second best bad guy for me in it. The game's not as good as 3. The bad guy in it's pretty cool. Far Cry 5, which has another great bad guy. Far Cry New Dawn, which wasn't as good, but it was still playable. Far Cry 6, which I'm part of the way through. Really nice location and landscape. I think as things go on, I'm probably going to split up Series X and Xbox One games as well. Following on from that, this one should have been before them to be fair, we have Fallout 4. I don't need to explain Fallout 4 to people. One for Al, I have Farmers Dynasty. So I saw this being played on YouTube surprisingly, and I bought it in game. Did I buy it in game? No, I bought it in CEX. Includes a map. It wasn't expensive. It was £15 when I bought it. Bought it along with, what else did I buy? Wolfenstein New Order, Wolfenstein 2, and Array on the PlayStation 4, which you'll have seen already. We have Final Fantasy 15. Fun game, bit like Lemmings. Flockers. It is made by Team 17 as well, so. And Gears of War Ultimate Edition. Gears of War 4 even, which is still sealed, because my Xbox One was the original. The original was the Gears of War version, so it included Gears of War 4 and the first 3. And then we have Gears 5 Ultimate Edition, so this is a steelbook. I don't know why I've got it in with the normal games, but I have. Sue me. Then we have Get Even. It's a game I need to play actually. The Good Ghostbusters, the video game, the remastered version. GTA 5, that I've played all of about 10 minutes of on the Xbox. That's the premium edition. Absolutely belting game. No idea why it didn't do as well as it should have done. Guardians of the Galaxy, really good game. If you've not played it, pick it up. Hades, so this is still sealed because it's on Game Pass. But this comes with some bits and pieces. I think it includes like a keyring and soundtrack and character compendium. Homefront Revolution. It's alright, it's nothing amazing. Immortals Phoenix Rising. I've still not played it and it's supposed to be pretty good actually. It's supposed to be much of a muchness but pretty good. And then Indivisible. So this is a really good game. It's like a Metroidvania where you gain additional powers. Another one I would say, if you get the chance to play it, play it. The remaster of L.A. Noire. We have Lego Batman 3 Beyond Gotham, still sealed because I own it digitally. Lego City Undercover. I own pretty much every Lego game. Lego Dimensions. I do have the board and all the figures for that as well. The Harry Potter collection. Should have had 1000G across both of those games by now, but there's one of the sorry, 2000G, but there's one of the achievements is bugged. It was bugged on PlayStation as well, so you can't ever get the trophy if you do what you've got to do. Lego Jurassic World. Lego Star Wars The Force Awakens. They're both really good games, but they're really long. Lego Worlds was like a sandbox Lego game. We're finished with Lego Worlds now, Lego games. We have Life is Strange 2, so this is still sealed. I've got 1 and Before the Storm, which I own the special edition of, downloaded from Game Pass. So my intention, for some reason 2 is not on it. My intention is to play 1, play 2, then play Before the Storm, and then the new one. I just haven't got around to them and just haven't had the patience for that type of game recently. Lock's Quest. Lords of the Fallen. Mad Max, absolutely brilliant game. It's a bit old now, but fantastic game. The mechanics in it for the storms are amazing. Hopefully they do another film and then we get to see another game. Mafia 3, which is part of the trilogy. The trilogy came out later. Maneater, absolutely loved this game. Bought the DLC and everything for it. Brilliant. I've platinumed it on PlayStation as well. I think I own it on Switch. Mega Man 11. Metal Gear Solid The Phantom Pain. So Metal Gear Solid 5. Minecraft. What Xbox collector would be without Minecraft? And Minecraft Story Mode. This is the Season Pass disc. Mortal Kombat XL. Still sealed. Bought this I think because maybe Metal Jesus showed it at one stage. Mother Gunship, or somebody's shown it and I like the look of it, so I bought it. And Murdered Soul Suspects. So we'll have another bit of a cut and I'll be back with the next pile. Okay, so we have, what have we done? So I've done A through to M. We now have effectively what's best of the rest. And I know these things can get out of order, but you know. There is one M because I bought it late, so that's Made of Scare. Again, it's another one that I own digitally. We have Neverwinter Nights Enhanced Edition. One for Eddie, Okami HD. I know Eddie really likes the Okami games. My Time in Portia, still got the seal on it. The reason being, I have it on Game Pass, so I've not bothered with the seal. I just bought it just in case it disappeared off Game Pass. Project Spark. Now, I seem to remember this getting like massive reviews, and I picked it up, and I don't think the servers or anything are online anymore, so it's pointless. I have no idea where I got this one from, but Farmer Simulator 2017, Professional Farmer 2017 even. Quantum Break, which is a great game, included the Alan Wake game as well. But yeah, fantastic game. Should play it if you've not. Rad Rogers. This is actually a pretty good action platformer. I quite enjoyed it. One everybody with an Xbox One should own. Rare Replay. 30 hit games, one collection. It's got all sorts on it. I'm not going to go through them all, but you've got the Banjo games. It's even got Conker's on it. Conker Live and Reloaded. Red Dead 2. Not as good as the first one, but still a decent follow-up. Yeah, I bought this because I played 2 recently. Red Faction Guerrilla Remastered Edition, because it's set on Mars. Resident Evil 2, the remake, which I just completed. And Resident Evil 3, which I need to get round to playing. The Resident Evil 4 is out soon. Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. I even bought Village and I've not played it yet, which is a travesty. Then we have the Origins collection, so this includes Resident Evil 0 on it. Rise of the Tomb Raider. I don't actually have any of the other ones, I probably should pick them up as well. And Rogue Troopers. I don't think I've got any of the other ones. Anyway, onto another pile. Let's pull some down so I don't knock it all over. Right. I got this for Christmas. I think I put it on my list of games. It's just a beat 'em up. It's just a fighting game. But Samurai Showdown. That includes the season pass and DLC. Again, the Mega Drive collection. Somebody bought me this for my birthday, but I own it digitally, so I've had no need to unseal it. Shadows of Mordor, Game of the Year edition. Good game, bit difficult, but still a good game. Then we have Shadow of War. I think this is the first one actually. It was that one that was difficult. Shaq Fu, A Legend Reborn. Played it on PlayStation 4, that's why I've not played it on the Xbox One yet. Shenmue 1 and 2, the remasters. For those of you with Dreamcast knowledge. Cinemora X, so this is a kind of HD remaster of the shmup Cinemora, which I own Cinemora digitally. South Park Fractured Butthole, that included the Stick of Truth with it. I already had, but never mind. Spyro, the Reignited Trilogy, the Tragedy. One of my favourite games on the system. Stardew Valley, absolutely love the game. This is the collector's edition. It never came out physically originally and then came out in that format. State of Decay 2, which I think I got off Al, to be fair. I think he got 2 copies of it and he wouldn't accept it. Steep, the Winter Games edition. Stranded Sails, which is like a pirate adventure game, sort of Zelda clone with a bit of farming in there. Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Collection. What is there to say? This has Street Fighter 2, Street Fighter 2 Turbo, Street Fighter 2, Super Street Fighter 2, Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo, Street Fighter Alpha, Alpha 2, Alpha 3, Street Fighter 4, and 4 Second Impact, and Third Strike, which I assume's 3. That might be Street Fighter 3 New Generation, Street Fighter 3 Second Impact, and Third Strike, Street Fighter 3. Lots of Street Fighter games. Very good collection if you're if you're into that. Streets of Rage 4. It's still sealed because it was on Game Pass, so I've never bothered unsealing it. I got it for Christmas. Sunset Overdrive. Pretty decent game, to be fair. Tales of Vesperia, the definitive edition. I didn't unseal it because it was on Game Pass and completed it again. Tekken 7. Another one of my favourites on the system. Terraria. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mutants in Manhattan. I liked the art style on it. I thought, you know what, let's pick it up. It's not supposed to be great. The Dwarves. The Evil Within. When you've got the Evil Within, you've got to have the Evil Within too, haven't you? Not the greatest of games. Stitch myself up here putting these in this order, but never mind. The Falconeer. That was one of the first Series X games released. Ken Follett's The Pillars of Earth. It's just a story-driven game. The Raven remastered. Again, I've not unsealed that to play it. The Survivalist, which is a pretty cool Team 17 game. It's more sort of, you get control of some monkeys and you've got to survive on an island. Sounds better than I'm actually making it out to be. Walking Dead, the final season. So this is the one season I haven't played. It's the one season that wasn't included on Game Pass. The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt Game of the Year edition, still sealed because it was on Game Pass. The Wolf Among Us. Where are we at? Try and give myself a bit more room. There we go. This Is the Police. And if you got This Is the Police, you'll probably want This Is the Police too. These were really cheap on Game Collection, so I just picked them up. I think like £2 each. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2. Didn't realise that you could forget your muscle memory for Tony Hawk's, so I'm having to practice to get that back up. TTT Trackmania Turbo. It's like a, how do I put it? It's like a Micro Machine style, but not. It's supposed to be a very, very good game. I've just put about 2 minutes into it. A Collectathon, The Ugly Dolls Imperfect Adventure. I just like the look of it when I didn't know anything about it. I think I was going on a kick of crap games, and Ross might have played it when I was watching him. Valkyria Revolution. Victor Vran Overkill Edition. So this includes the Motorhead Through the Ages and Fractured Worlds on the disc. Watch Dogs. Watch Dogs 2. We Happy Few, which wasn't the greatest. I got it at charity shop at £3 though. I played it on Game Pass. Wolfenstein: The New Order. Wolfenstein 2: The New Colossus. Wolfenstein: The Old Blood. Now for another big collection of games, we have 2K15, 2K16, 2K17, 2K18, 2K19, 2K20, and How to Fuck About with People's OCD, because 2K20 was such a bad, poor game. I then have 2K22. Last four, I've got the remake of 13. That's the limited edition steel tin. Again, don't ask me why that's not on the shelf with the other ones. Yooka-Laylee, Yakuza Island Express, and the Zombie Army trilogy. So that's it. Now I know these things, I'll move them, talk to the camera for a bit. I know these things can kind of become a pissing contest in that, oh, I've got all this many and I've got this and so on and so forth, but that's not why I'm putting this together. I'm putting it together because I think people are actually interested in what other people have to play and stuff. and it's a really good way of cataloguing your games. So I'm cataloguing them with the app, but along with that, I'm putting these onto YouTube so that they will be there, and I can always look back. So if anything happens, let's say my house burns down, touch wood, it won't. Not that I'm superstitious. I can go back and see the insurance company and say, look, these are what I own. This is a video to show what I own. I don't know. I don't think that would ever happen, but there's stuff there so that you've got a working knowledge, and then you can go back to your older videos yourself, and you can see where you were last year and then where you are now, and so on and so forth, and you can see your collection grow. I know you're looking at it all the time, but you don't sometimes sit and think how much it's grown year on year. So they're good reference points. That's really my reason for doing it. All that's left for me to do is thank you for watching. I've been the Inknode, and I will catch you on the next one.